It's Flim and Flam. Back with another scam. Yeah. Shit. Yo, it's Flim and Flam.
Yo, go with those freestyle beats.
They getting that glam word. That's how music goes, right? Yo, what's up? It's Undercover Brony, and I was pissed off. Not really, but I was annoyed because you know how some guy at Hasbro got high off of Pop Brownies and Mollies or something, and like aired half the season already in like Uganda or some shit.
Mm-hmm.
Well, so like, okay, I watched this episode. I've just watched this episode like 10 minutes ago, and the reason I watched it 10 minutes ago and not 6 days ago, is because I went to right, because just in my YouTube recommendeds, and I wanted an easy access for it until it got shut down. But this whole time, I thought the next episode was Yakety Sax. So I just watched Yakety Sax, and I had a whole bunch of jokes ready for it. But then John's like, wait, I thought the next one was Friendship University. So I look up, I do a quick Google, and I'm like, God damn it. So yeah, this review's like, and I had a good day too. I bought some Batman books at a very low price, and I was successful in flirting with 3 different coworkers today. One of which who identifies as a man, but hey, you know what? I'll take what I can get. So this episode starts off right, and so
Rarity has sewing machines.
So Twilight gets a postcard from Star Swirl's Bearded, and he's like, dude, I'm enjoying my dank ass travels around Equestria. Why didn't you guys tell me this shit was so dope? You should have resurrected me like a long time ago. And she's like, bro, I don't think anyone even drew concept art for you until like 4 years ago at least. No excuse, damn it. Star Swirl is Vince McMahon to me. That is confirmed in my head canon. So he's like, yeah. So he's like, yeah, shit's lit. So Twilight's talking to this is a Twilight and Rarity episode for some reason, but I was fine with that. It was they worked.
And for some reason, it's not from them being called by the map. It's them just going on their own accord.
Yeah, they just they kind of just went and had an adventure. They had an adventure, and it was one to remember. So they eavesdrop on their students, you know, like a lot of coworkers, like a lot of adults and teachers tend to do. And they're like,
hey, I got tenure at this school. I got to keep myself entertained somehow.
Yeah, and the kids are talking to each other, and they're like, dude, wasn't it Christmas like a week ago? And they're like, nah, man, this is like 2 years after the fact. What the fuck? Where'd all the snow go? Did it all melt in a week? That doesn't seem possible. Dude, shut up. Check this out. This place in Las Pegasus has mad friendship educational clout, and you get shit done in half the time, and it's free to get in.
Honestly, here's the thing. They're talking about, wasn't it Christmas a week ago? Nah, bro, it's like 2 years now. That's the kind of continuity that will make Silverquill blush.
So they're like, dude, this place in Las Pegasus has fat friendship clout. We should take a road trip. And then Yana was like, Yana no like going to Las Pegasus. Ponies just be looking for good time with hefty yak girl. Yanda not that kind of girl. And they're like, yeah, road trip. These are all the only lines we get in the episode. Yay. And Twilight's like, what the fuck is this? So she's like, okay, Rarity, here's what we're gonna do. What's that, Twilight? Gather the Dragon Balls. We're going to Las Pegasus.
Mm-hmm.
And then she's like, so they go to Las Pegasus, right? And Rarity's like, this place looks like a dump. I mean, I don't judge anything by appearance, even though I've made a career off of judging things by their appearance and it be funny. Anyway.
Stop with your ASMR shit.
Are we talking about pony rarity or human rarity? Oh. That one was for you.
Dab.
That one was for you, John. So,
Why, thank you. I quite enjoyed that dab.
so
Although,
oh
I
my
got
god,
something for you.
we had one viewer and they left right after I dabbed.
This is what we do. We just share memes for no freaking reason.
Dude, they just couldn't handle it. I guess you could say they got pwned. Oh, yeah, dabbing in 2018. I don't care. Suck my dick. So they get to Friendship University, which it abbreviated or FU as you could call it. So they go to the School of Thugonomics, right? And John and Flim and Flam are there, and they're like, "Hey guys, what's up? You know how everyone complains that every villain in this show gets a Reformation episode. Not these two bad boys. So
Not these two bitches.
So they're running a school, right? And they sing a song, which was way better than the song that they had in the last Las Vegas episode. So,
well, the one with the tonic, at least.
Yeah, the tonic. So
Leap of Faith. Oh, what a snore fest.
So that was good. And then Twilight's like, "You assholes, you're just trying to swindle people out of money." And they're like, "No, fuck you. We got mad friendship clout, boy. Check this out." So they go in a classroom, and then holy crap, it starts with the beard. It's Star Swirl. What the hell are you doing here? And he's like, "Dude, I heard these dank ass rappers on SoundCloud. They've only got like 10 followers, but they're really going places. And they're the biggest name to come up on the block." And then, really quick to backtrack, Twilight mentioned that in the auditorium that they had more students than her school. There was like 12 people there. Her school's bigger, and that asshole dean that's voiced by Maurice LaMarche was there. I'm thinking to myself, wait a minute. I thought there were way more students at Twilight School. Like, I remember. Are you telling me all those establishing shots were lies?
This is My Little Pony we're talking about.
No, I need to take every aspect of this show real seriously. I've got the neck beard. I'm already halfway there. So,
by the way, you were talking about how it's like, yeah, I found these dank rappers on SoundCloud. Honestly, there's a song I need to show you. It's called "We the Best," and it's literally
by DJ
part
Khaled?
of the lyrics is all these comments on our SoundCloud. You would swear the sky is falling, and all these birds on our Twitter.
All I do is win. DJ Khaled. So Star Swirl goes into Twilight, and he's basically like, "Yeah, let me get a boneless pizza." And she's like, "The fuck kind of pizza?" And he's like, "Dude, you learn double the shit in half the time. This shit is dank, my boy, my G, my homie." And Twilight's like, "There's something fishy going on around here." Or my name is in Twilight Strong, Timmy Turner, Paz Ortega.
Hello, Kitty.
The bitch's name from Lollipop Chainsaw. Batgirl from Batman in the animated series.
Bubbles from Powerpuff Girls.
And thank goodness that's not her name, because that would be a really ridiculous name. That, by the way, it isn't. I'm so sorry, not Batwoman from Batman the Animated Series, Batgirl from Batman the Animated Series, and also Batman, and also the animated version of The Killing Joke. But we don't
talk about that.
The story was fine. Why did you need the? I don't want to talk about it.
Why'd you need the sex scene in there? What the hell?
Why did you need the almost statutory rape? I mean, if you're gonna,
this is Gordon's daughter you're talking about. What the hell?
I know Bruce would never do that. That'd literally be like, well, then again, I mean, Batgirl was low key fucking Dick Grayson on the side. But why would you do your boy Nightwing? Like, wait, was Nightwing even in this continuity? Who gives a shit? Anyway, so
back to your regularly scheduled ponies.
Yeah, so Twilight's like, there's something going on. We need a plan. And Rarity's like, dude, I got it. We're going to go in disguises. Twilight's like, no, that's fucking stupid. Let's just go as ourselves and see what's wrong. And Rarity's like, shut up. I need to play dress up. So she dresses up as, like, all I can say is that it looks like she's like 10 years late for the Belle Beau DeVille or The Eric B. and Rakim reunion. Because she
Honestly,
looks like some
to
kind of...
me, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, but two things.
I will.
One, did she look like she was from California? Like one of those Valley
Yeah.
girls? Really?
I'm going to say two things right now, okay? If you grew up in California at any point in your lives, there's two things you need to know right now. One, yes, to answer your question. And two, none of us actually call it Cali. We call it that ironically, but only people from outside California that either don't go to California or move to California, only they call it Cali. So if you're ever talking to someone that's like, yeah, I live in Cali, then you know that they're just a bunch of transplants.
Now, the second thing, I'm sorry, but she looked like she was straight out of Saved by the Bell. Like, seriously.
Yeah, that's what I was saying, man. She looks like some fucking 90s shit. Either, like I was saying, some kind of Eric B. and Rakim fucking shit. Some Saved by the Bell shit. I'm just trying to think. I'm just trying to think. What was the name of the bat? What was the name of the main of one of the main dudes from Saved by the Bell, the funny one?
I forget. It's been such a long time since I've seen that show.
It's like Snarky or something, or no?
Something like that.
Yeah, Smorky, whatever. I'm just saying.
Swanky.
Yeah, she looked like she should have been being fucked by that guy or Ice-T. Anyway, Ice Cube, I mean. So,
now if you're saying Ice-T, he later went on to Law and Order SVU. What does that tell you?
Yeah, and he's got a soft straight up called Cop Killer. So, I mean, and that's a good song too. Cop Killer, better you than me. What police brutality? You gotta listen to his metal band Body Count. It's fucking lit. So anyway, so
by the way, check it out. Snakeskin did a review of it.
Yeah, like 3 years ago. I'm gonna start reviewing albums again. I fucking promise. At some point, I'm gonna do it consistently. God damn it. But anyway, so they so all Twilight's disguises is an eye patch, and I was like,
an eye patch and Post-it notes for her cutie mark.
Yeah, so like I'm like, okay, so we've got Big Boss Twilight, or I guess you could call her Naked Sparkle, and we've also got Plainity. Was that the name she used?
Yeah, Plainity, because she's plain.
I'm like, dude, plain not, dude. She looked fucking sick. I want to go. I want to like work out and grab a smoothie with a girl that dresses like that. So, what happens next is Rarity. I love it when she dresses up because she gets really into the character she creates, and that's hilarious. And I'm gonna jump ahead and then jump back. It comes ahead when she unmasks herself to the Flam brothers, and they're like, "Is like Plainity my star pupil?" And I'm like,
well, by the way, and I apologize if you saw a finger just a minute ago. Let's just say my wife and I like to throw shade at each other. That's all I'm going to say about that.
Man, I don't give a fuck about your... Yeah, tell Katie I said hi. So there's some hijinks.
If you're my friend and you came to my freaking wedding, you should care.
Yeah, I'm more married to you than she is before you guys actually got married. So, bro, when you
talk no about, homo, by the way.
Bro, when you talk about ponies for like 5 years, there's a bond there, okay? Even Brian didn't keep up with it. So, I mean, Brian's also got a kid and his furry wife. But anyway, well, that's not important. So what happens? Hijinks here and there, right? But it culminates to Twilight sneaking into their office, and she's like, "Okay, what's here? Papers, please. Could you show me your identification papers?" And then that was supposed to be German, but it ended French. The Flim Flam brothers show up, and they're like, "Gotcha, bitch!" And she's like, "Zoink, spoiled again. I've been beaned." And I love the line that they give here. They're just like,
did you really think an eye patch was going to do anything? And she's like, no, I
No,
didn't. I even told Rarity, this shit isn't going to fucking work.
I know she said that last part, but she did say that first part.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like, you didn't think it was going to be that easy, did you? You know, for a second there. Yeah, I kind of did. I watched Kill Bill the other night. The first part's still good. The second one's better than I remember, but the first part's still good. So, Star Swirl is like, yo, Twilight, the fuck, and
My girl.
she's like, no, Star Swirl, dude, I promise these guys are pulling some fucking shady shit, and Star Swirl's just like, dude, I thought we were bae. Turns out you were just fam. And Twilight's like, bro, and he's like,
Which, by the way,
My Little Pony.
should I try and link that picture because it's freaking hysterical?
What, the Donald Trump meme I sent you?
No, the one where it's like, I thought you were bae, turns out you were just fam.
Oh yeah,
Bruh.
yeah. That I love that one.
It came from. It was synced up to My Little Pony the movie.
Oh my god. So then after Twilight's then getting bitched out, right? She does some stuff, and then
Well, basically, Planety comes up and she's just like, "Well, I have to bring those sewing machines I bought back because I need my bits for this classwork." And it's like, the tuition is free, but the papers are the ones that you really need to look out for. And then you see the gears turning and the light bulb in her head, and she's just like, "This is a scam, isn't it?"
And that's when
shit, Sherlock.
And that's when you realize, even though realistically this episode was probably completely created like about a year and a half ago, that's when you realize the true subject matter about this episode. It was all an allegory for DLC and loot boxes. Flim and Flam are EA and Ubi. Wait, not Ubisoft. Who's the other?
By the way, I just want to say, when they come up with what is it? When they
Konami.
Right before Rarity says her line of "This is a scam, isn't it?" I'm just thinking, it was at this point that Planety knew she fucked up. This is a scam, isn't it?
Fucked up. So it gets to the point to where their head they and this guy's a bit. And you want to study alongside Star Swirl the bearded, eh? You fancy yourself a type of learner, don't you? And he's like, wait, I'll sell. And this was so fucked up. It was so good though. They took a paper, tore it in half, and gave half to the Colt. And he's like, wait, I'll sell you the shirt off my back. And they're like,
yeah, he has an actual shirt.
Yeah, that's the determination we want to see. For you to go to the next level, and then that's when I was joking, like, oh my god, I gotta make an EA and Konami joke when me and John do the review, because holy shit, if you want to unlock the actual ending of Metal Gear: The Phantom Pain, you need to wait 3 years, and they're still not doing anything. But hey, we got that Metal Gear movie getting developed, so at least we got something. Solid Snake was retired. The Snake character's retired, but hey, we got a fucking movie coming. And I don't cry myself to sleep sometimes when I think that my favorite game franchise is retired, over and done with. You people, you're like, oh, I've got Mario, and I've got Zelda, and I've got Assassin's Creed, or I've got God of War, Call of Duty. Those games are going to go on forever, and so was Metal Gear, but now it's not anymore. So, and Final Fantasy. But those are still going on. But no more Metal Gear, so you know what? Fuck me.
Okay, guys, Snakeskin does not curl up in the fetal position and start just moaning out, Hideo Kojima, Hideo Kojima, Hideo Kojima.
You're right. I don't curl up in the fetal position because I'm too fat. So the rest of the episode ends. I think that was a good conclusion to that tirade. So the episode ends.
So Twilight, here, I'll take over. So Twilight goes in and she sees that they have this secret compartment inside their like headmaster room or whatever.
Yeah.
And oh my gosh,
it looks like a small room out of the.
They have a fountain of money. I'm just like, jump into it like Scrooge McDuck and then bleed out all over the place. I want to see that shit.
Yeah, they look like they're fucking putting together Disneyland or some shit. They got their blueprints and everything, and this was, hold on, let me pull something up. This was their mood right now. This we are number one. Hey,
Yeah.
but then Twilight listens in and she's
May
like,
you rest in
"Oh,
peace, Mr. Stephenson."
oh, that made me so sad."
I know.
He beat it too for like a year.
Well, there was actually they did a SpongeBob meme for it. So literally, it's goodbye Stephenson, and it's like he was number one, and it's the gravestone.
Hey man, that guy single-handedly brought in a news that, you know what, we were, Smash Mouth, ear rape, this thing. If it wasn't for We Are Number One, memes would never be where they are today. I fully stand by that. So, most people salute like this. You get this, Stefan.
Press F to pay respects.
Yeah. Dude, I was on several different Dank meme, like, forums and Facebook pages. Everyone was unironically spamming F in the fucking comments.
Right?
Like for Rose, it's F, 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 F. What's with all the F's? F, 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 F. I don't get it. F, 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 F.
If you played Call of Duty, you'd understand.
I mean, hell, they even did it in the in the second Batman Arkham game, where you find your parents' murder site. Batman dead ass. I don't know if it's F on the PC, but there's literally a button to kneel and pay respects to your dead parents as the camera pans around you slowly. Anyway, episode ends. Twilight eavesdrops on him, and she's like, "Oh, get cucked, boys." And they're like, "Well, wait, hold on. We cucked you earlier, so now you cuck us. It's a mutual cuckery." Well,
it's a mutual amount of fuckery. That's what it is.
Rarities like Master of Disguise, that Limit Flam are like, dude, no one under the age of 20 knows who the fuck Dana Carvey is, okay? And then they're like, "Oh yeah, well this old bastard does." And Star Swirl was like, "Dude, I thought you guys were bros. Turns out you guys are just guys." And they're like, "But bro,
no, get away from me. I will dab in your presence."
Those are some serious fighting words out here in California. I mean, when you go from just bro to dude, you fuck something up. It would probably disturb you how serious I'm actually saying that. So, how serious that is. So, Star Swirl's like, "Dude, bro, I'm sorry I sold you out for the mainstream. I'll never support anything other than local acts ever again, except when Metallica comes to Ponyville." "Oh yeah, dude, when Metallica comes to Ponyville, yeah. See ya, My Little Pony." So the episode ends, and the moral of the story is, there's two morals. One, kids, when you make video games, don't make DLC, because the internet will piss in your cereal. The second lesson is, don't try to go mainstream, because if you go mainstream, that means you're a sellout. I mean, sure, you may wish that you could make a livelihood off of things, but for every Metallica, there's a Nickelback. I don't dislike Nickelback, but they do it for the money. And that's fine, because they're like, "Yeah, we do it for the money. We like the music, but it's also our job." That's fine. Then you have Flim and Flam. That's when you get Breaking Benjamin. And you should never be Breaking Benjamin.
Well, here's the thing. If you really look at how Nickelback acts, most of their songs are talking about how they're sellouts.
Yeah, I know. There's
like Something in Your Mouth. He's literally about a girl who sells out as a stripper. Yeah. Then you look at the girl like Shaking Hands, where it's like, yeah, she's selling out as a porn star. What the hell?
You know who used to like Nickelback? My mom.
I used to like Nickelback too. And then Dark Horse came out. And all I can think about is, let me think of Dark Horse comics before I think of Dark Horse.
Yeah, I swear, man, I didn't have that problem at all until I started getting into comic books. well, more into comic books, and I'm like, oh yeah, Dark Horse. And every time I see something with Dark Horse's label on it, all I think of is that riff. I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah. So
So
let's do the grading for this one.
yeah, I give this one just an 8. I thought it was a good episode. It was also the episode ends on an unanswered question because the Flam Flam dudes are like, yeah, we got your book right here. We just abridged it. We are FU abridged. And I'm like, that's a great name for like a title to something. And then the episode ends. They're like, Dre's like, where did they get your book? And then that chick was suspicious.
Yeah, that bitch from the CMC episode got there. Just saying.
From like 6 episodes ago. You know the one, right? At the end of the episode?
Uh-huh. Yeah, the chick with the CMC.
Yeah. I'm telling you, dude, she's pulling some shit. She's leaking documents, okay? She's leaking Final Fantasy.
She's
15.
the new Shadow Pony.
Yeah, dude. So, but anyway, I give it an 8. It was solid.
I give this an 8.5 simply for the fact that this is... First of all, let me just say, I love MOP episodes where they dress up as other things, like especially with like the Nightmare Night episodes, because they're dressing up and you see them in different costumes and stuff. This one, especially because, of course, Rarity looks like one of those prima donna sort of like, I want to be cool, but I'm not going to really show it sort of characters.
Yeah, that's yeah, I agree.
So, but yeah, I give it an 8.5. This was an interesting episode. So next week, let me look this up real quick because I need to.
I think next week is The End in Friend.
I think so as well, but I want to double check.
I mean, it could be possible. I'm completely wrong. I've been known to be wrong before because I'm a white gendered male. So.
Okay, let's see. The End in Friend MLP.
That was a joke for him.
Yeah, episode 17.
Okay, so I was right. End in Friend is next.
Yes, and it because right now, yeah, because this was episode 16. So this is what the premise is. Rarity and Rainbow Dash begin to question why they are friends when they can't find anything they both like to do together. First of all, it's kind of bringing back bad vibes of Griffin the Brush Off. So I hope it's not like that. Second of all, Rarity and Rainbow Dash episode. The last one they had was when Rarity did the Carmen Sandiego bit.
Yeah, they got along just fine there. I mean, their styles clashed, but it worked.
But at the same time, I like my favorite line from that was just when Rarity did the sing-songy voice of "Good night." It's like, that's perfect. But now we may not see that it may all be perfect. How will they survive? Find out next time on the next exciting episode of Dragon Ball Z.
That shit was sick. Fuck Dragon Ball Z Kai. The original Dragon Ball Z dub was better. Fucking fight me, chat. Okay, no, that's it. That's gonna be it from me, Snakeskin.
And me, John.
And we'll catch you in the next video. And remember, only you can prevent forest fires.
Peace out, Dragon.
Because that SoundCloud single was too fire. Okay, bye.